to How to Play Texas Hold'em, Episode 1, The Basics. In this series, I'll be teaching you how to play Texas Hold'em. Okay, when you first get into a game, the dealer will give you 2 cards. Every person has 2 different cards, and you can't see other people's cards. On the board, there's 5 cards. The first 3 cards, so the 8, the Jack, and the 9, are the flop. The next card, the Jack, is called the turn. And the final card is called the river. You can use these cards to your advantage, but so can your opponents. Also, your opponents can't see your cards, so if you have a bad hand, they won't know. There's 3 terms. To fold, you don't want to lose your money because you have bad cards, so you give your cards to the dealer face down. To call is when someone else puts money in, and you have a good hand, so you put that same amount in. And to raise is when you think you have a really strong hand, so you put in more money than they put in because you think you have a stronger hand. Or you're bluffing and you want them to fold. But we'll talk about bluffing later on. Now, the 5 cards in the middle are called the community cards. You have 7 cards total, the 2 in your hand in the 5 community cards. You're only allowed to use 5 of them. That could be 5 from the middle and 0 from your hand, 4 from the middle and 1 from your hand, or 3 from the middle and 2 from your hand. Everyone can use the community cards. No one can use the cards in your hand. These are the different rankings for poker hands. Straight flush, royal flush, ace, queen, king, jack, 10, all the same. Straight flush, 5 in a row, all the same. 4 of a kind, 4 of the same. Full house, 3 of the same and 2 of the same. A flush, 5 cards, all of the same suit. Straight, 5 cards in a row, not the same suit. 3 of a kind, 3 of the same cards. 2 pair is 2 of the same and another 2 of the same. 1 pair is 2 of the same. And the high card is if you just have a high card. It's also called the kicker if you have a high card. These are the rankings for what cards you should play in the top 20 hands on the right. On the left, green, you should always fold. Blue, late position. Yellow, mid/late position. And red, any position. We'll talk about position right after this slide. You just have to memorize the left, really. Now, position, if you see Sparky and I, we're in early position. Jason and Carlos are mid position. Phil could also be considered mid position. And then Tiffany, Duke, Scarlett, and Tony are all late position. Early position, you want to play really good cards. Late position, you can play kind of worse cards. Thank you. Like and sub.